Here we are at the front of the building. The building was an old croft that was rescued by the Heritage Trust on the island. They managed to get the original buildings re-roofed, but this part of the front is where we're looking to turn into an office. We've taken over the whole complex from the Heritage Trust to turn it into their interpretation centre, and the front here we're going to put in solar panels at the front along with a turf roof to give us a kind of modern building at the front, and then to make contrast with the old building at the back telling the history of the island. Okay, now we're in our interpretation centre at South Hammer. This is a former croft building that we're looking to renovate and give a glimpse of how life's changed through the ages on the island. We're wanting to look at how energy was used in the past, whereby everybody grew their own and had their own food around the house and generated their own energy, to where they are now in the present, where we're very much reliant on oil and fossil fuels and fertilisers, and also show at the far end of the building then a glimpse into the future, showing all the new technologies we're trying and how we're going to move to this kind of low carbon economy.
Well, obviously Westray is an inspiration to many people throughout the Orkneys and bringing renewables. Is Westray willing to help other communities on the mainland?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I get involved in a number of different organisations, including the Energy Saving Trust and Community Energy Scotland. And a lot of what we've learned we've been disseminating as best we can to these other groups via those bodies. But we've also had many communities come to Westray and see what we're doing. And you know, even doing this filming will be great to help them learn from our experiences, both good and bad, because what we don't want to do is repeat the mistakes of the past, because it's not a very efficient way of developing for anybody.
So you would invite anyone to get in contact?
Absolutely, absolutely. They can get in touch, have a look on our website, see these videos. Obviously there are other documents they can look at, and then come up and see us. We're more than happy to welcome them here to Westray.
Okay, very good. Hi, we're here with Liam MacArthur, MSP for the Orkney Islands and native Orcadian. And Liam, we had a great visit out to Westray and we saw some of their renewable initiatives. What's your view on how Westray has utilised the available technology and incentives in renewables?
Well, I think you will have seen firsthand how extensive the renewable revolution is in Westray. It's taken renewables back to the community level. It's operating in a number of different ways in terms of sort of farm-based initiatives, in digesters. It's looking at the use of turbines for helping reduce costs to community organisations, and it's looking to address issues of fuel poverty, which are sadly all too prevalent, not just in Westray but across the rest of the Isles. So I think Westray is very much leading the way. And as somebody brought up in Sandy, you'll perhaps understand that that's not always the easiest thing for me to say, but I think there are certainly lessons that the other islands, and indeed more generally within Scotland, we can learn from what Westray is doing.
Fantastic. So you see them as an example to other communities across Britain?
Absolutely. I think there's much talk at the moment about the benefit that communities get from renewables, whether it be onshore or indeed in the offshore environment. I think what you're seeing in Westray is a real appetite for using renewables, both to address the very real problems they face at the moment, particularly in relation to fuel poverty, but also a real appetite to have control over that, to determine the way that renewables develops and is used in the community. And I think that's incredibly encouraging.
Thank you very much.
Okay, pleasure.